Hey guys, welcome back. It's August 4th, 10 days from my birthday, and today I'm bringing you guys a little bit of a surprise. The body shop called. My friend Rob, who owns the body shop, Blue Line Collision in Ramsey, Minnesota, did us a big favor, and they completed all the tin work for the H, and they did it out of the kindness of their heart. So I can't thank Rob and the guys at Blue Line Collision enough for helping us out and getting the project completed, and I can't thank Domino enough for all of the work that he did on this tractor, given all the issues that he's also been overcoming, both with his injuries from his concussion and now with his wife having a broken leg. So thank you to Domino and to Rob and to all of you guys who have continued to follow and support and contribute to this project. And this is probably the one time you're going to see me in uniform on my channel. So we're headed straight from work over to the body shop to pick up the tin work. So I'll give you guys some sneak peeks of the tins, but you're not going to see anything other than sneak peeks until it's all back on there. And I've actually almost completed the mounting brackets that I built for the flagpole for the Suicide Awareness American flag, and then for the banner that Goodyear or Titan Tires sent us to help them out for supporting the project as well. So stay tuned for that. But I'll take some more video when we get over there, or maybe not when we get there. Maybe when we get everything home. We'll see. So see you guys then. All right, guys, we've got a car full of freshly painted parts, and we're headed back to the house. We'll get everything unloaded and let you guys take a look at what we got. So I'll tell you, they outdid themselves on these pieces. They are absolutely immaculate, and I can't thank Rob enough. He did an excellent job. Him and his staff did an excellent job in helping out, and just the generosity of him and everybody that has been involved in this project has just been incredible. So let's get back to the house and you guys can take a look at what we got. Okay guys, we're back at the house, and I wanted to answer a question real quick. You guys see I took all the signs down and everything's off the shelves. Well, that's because, I should say signs and license plates, but that's because I have to take the shelves down, pull the sheetrock down over here and over here because they didn't insulate behind it, and then I gotta insulate, do all the walls, ceiling, and then sheetrock again. So that's why everything's taken down. But anyways, got a little bit of stuff done on the H here. We've got fenders both sides. I also installed the belly pan cover. Just 2 bolts, really easy. Next, I think we're going to try and mount the fuel tank, and in order to do that I got to pull the studs out of the bottom of it because I have to kind of finagle it in here, and I don't want to remove the steering shaft to do it. It's a lot easier without the steering shaft in place. And actually, I don't think you can do it with the steering shaft in place if you leave the studs on the bottom of the tank. So I got to take those off, put the tank in. I also have to put the sediment bowl on the tank. So put the bowl on the tank, put the tank in, put the studs up from the bottom, and then I'll double nut them to snug up the studs, put the springs and washers on, and then the nuts with the cotter pins. So we will get started by by putting the fuel tank sediment bowl in. Okay guys, we've got the fuel tank on, we've got the fuel line connected, we've got the grill on, we've got the new button head chrome bolts in the grill. So I'm going to give you a little sneak peek here. Pretty much the only thing we have left to do is put the hood on, put the decals on, put in some coolant, and some oil in the air cleaner and gasoline. So I think that's it, other than finishing up the stand for the plaque and the flagpole mounts, but that's not the that's not the main event. So I'll give you a little sneak peek as to where we are now. Fuel tank and fenders. Grill is on. Show you guys the front. We don't have much light coming from the front here. The sky is pretty cloudy, so it's getting late in the evening. But at least from this angle I can get you a good shot of the shine. And this is a single stage, same paint we used on the chassis, but I had them put a clear coat over it. Oh, better get a quick shot of those chrome bolts. There's one there, there's one there. In the fuel tank. Rear fenders. She's going to be one sharp unit. Well guys, after 2.5 years, the Suicide Awareness H is done. All that we're waiting on is the grill emblem for the front. But I tried to park it in the sun as best I could. I washed it off a little bit today because it was covered in sawdust from building the shed and everything else, but we'll do a walk around, we'll do a fire up, and then we'll do a ride. Transmission's a little noisy. It needs to be worn in from, you know, everything being reset, and that's just how it is. There she is, folks, in all her glory. I don't know if you guys can tell the shine on it or not, but we've got the chrome work done by JR's Custom Plating. New paper pulley by paperpulleys.com. Powder coat on the rims is powder chrome by New Image Coating. The tin work was painted by Blue Line Collision. And you guys know, of course, Domino did the chassis for us. Tires were donated by Titan Tire or Goodyear. Magneto donated by Rudy Kalin at rebuiltmags.com. All the carburetor parts also donated by Rudy Kalin at rebuiltmags.com. Lots and lots and lots of work, folks. And I'll tell you, it couldn't have been done without all of you. I am blown away at how beautiful this tractor turned out. So let's do a quick fire up. Now with the Super H carburetor, it does run a little rich at idle. I'm going to try and fine tune it. You know, the more the motor gets broke in and we get it hooked up to some stuff, maybe at the shows coming up, we'll see if we can't get this thing tuned in a little bit better. But I honestly just pulled it out of the garage like you guys saw in the video, started it up, pulled it out of the garage, put the muffler on it, tuned the carb a little bit quick, took it for a rip down the road and back, and parked it here. So it's set up to run fairly well, but to really get it dialed in, we got to get it good and hot and start adjusting things from there. But we'll go ahead and fire it up. That fast. These are the flagpole brackets that I made. So the flagpoles are going to slide right down inside here, and then there's a lock bolt similar to what you would see like for dock post on a lake. That's kind of where I got the idea. So let's get the camera on there and we'll go for a ride. Put her in first gear. Probably amplifies the sound of the transmission. Second gear. Third gear. Fourth gear. Fifth gear. All right. Let's set the camera up on the tripod, and I'll do a couple of circles around the camera, and you guys can really see it slowly driving through the sunlight. So, yeah.